Morning everybody, welcome back to another video, welcome back to another Project Motor Racing setup video. So I know a lot of people were watching my videos when I was playing Project Motor Racing. I took a break, I went to LMU. I've tried to do a few Project Motor Racing videos, races during the week, but there's just never any lobbies. I did an online race last night and I really enjoyed it. So we were driving this GT1 car, the Lambo, but the car wanted to kill me. It was having a lot of snap oversteer and it was a lot of oversteer on corner entry. I really like this car. I'm going to be doing a lot of Project Motor Racing on the weekends. I think I need to split my time between LMU during the week and Project Motor Racing on weekends. So I want to do another one of these races, but we need to set this Lambo up. I never had a lot of time yesterday before the race. I think I had like 5 minutes. So what I basically did is I just increased the steering rate. I've got the wing at 5 because I wanted more stability to control the steering. Okay, the engine and drive chain. To fix the snap oversteer, I actually adjusted the DIFF so it's stiffer. So we never had time to really do a full setup. So anyway, today we're going to try get this car completely set up, and then we're going to go do a race. So what the idea is, I've obviously put the bias to where I wanted to. I've put the DIFF. So let me show you what this car is doing, and then we can start adjusting it for our base setup. Okay. I love the sound of this car.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
So
let's get some heat into these brakes.
So I can only show you at the corners at the top of the hill. So what was happening is, when I was braking and turning into the corners, it was severely oversteering, and to stop the car from spinning, I was having to just give a bit of gas. See, like that. You just give it a little bit of gas, and then that controls the overall slide. But you can see there, I'm going wide because that's the DIFF. Oh well, that's not what we really wanted. Cold tires talking, not concentrating. Okay, so let me show you. So this car just wants to oversteer way too much, and when you put foot, then it starts to understeer because I've got too much diff in. So what we want to do is, I want to stop the car from turning in so sharp. I just want to get a feel for the car. And then we were having to lift off here because of the DIFF. We've set the DIFF so sharp. So I've got a lot of other setup videos where I've explained everything. I'll put the links in the description. To basically fix your oversteer turning in, that's the AR blade. To fix the snap oversteer going out, that's the DIFF. So we first just I did a very quick fix yesterday.
Activate limiter, please, Steve.
For the DIFF. So now we just want to do the AR blades. So if you make this lower, that should give you more oversteer. If you make it higher, it should give you more understeer. Oh wow, it goes quite high. Okay, so it was on 80. Let's go to 110. Normally when you raise this one, you lower this one. Let's see what it feels like now.
Your exit is clear. Watch the white line.
So my first lap, I really wasn't too bothered because I know how the car handled because of last night. Let's see what it handles like now. Hopefully it's a lot more stable. That's cold tires. So I don't want to go too far over with the understeer. But I do want it to feel like it's kind of only turning when I want it to turn. Still going very wide on corner exit, that's the DIFF. But it's a lot more stable on turn in. Because last night it wanted to kill me. It's a lot more stable now. So we should be able to go through here full, and we can't. That's DIFF. Here as well, this should be full. We can't, because when we put foot, it drifts out. Okay, that feels awesome. Okay, return to pit. I'm just going to save this. Vehicle setup. I'm going to share this car's whole setup with you guys later. Save setup, spark, confirm. Okay, I'm going to make this a little bit less. Let's make it 100. Now we need to do the DIFF. That's in the engine. Okay. I don't want to go too much down on them. Let's see what this feels like. So what the DIFF is,
It exits clear. Push.
it turns the nose of the car when you accelerate out a corner. So a lot of these high-speed corners, like for instance over here, you have to accelerate through it, and you obviously want the car to turn through corner. You don't want it running wide. I'm still a bit wide. Let's see how it is. Okay, let's see how we do through here. The problem is it's cold tires. But I don't want to do 300 million laps to get the freaking tires up to temperature. I just want to test the DIFF. I think it needs to go down some more. I'm okay with that. Just want to go settings, return to pert, vehicle setup. I'm going to make that 50. What is it? Oh, it's the lowest. Okay, let's keep it on 100. The L blade suspension. Let's try that. The big thing with car setups is you can spend literally hours doing it. You kind of just want a setup that kind of works for you. Oh my word. You kind of want to set up. Oh, I don't want replays. No, quit. You don't want to spend hours with a setup.
Exit looks clear.
You actually want one that'll just, within the ballpark, where you're happy driving the car. That's much better already. See, I don't have the actual experience with this car. Much better. Much better. You're turning the corner much sharper now. There, we're not going wide. I definitely overcompensated to begin with. We're not running wide. Well, that'll be cold tires. You can hug the apex nicely. No! I put the power down far too early.
Okay, Steve, we're seeing lots of front locking.
That's fine, buddy. I just want to look at something quickly. Gonna put less wing on. Spa is actually a low downforce track.
Pit exit's clear.
It does rely on a bit of mechanical grip to get you through the corners. Much better. Okay, that's me drifting wide. So the car turns nicely when you put your foot down. Turns nicely in. And look at that, it's turning the corner nicely now, that's the DIFF. I was actually stupid putting my foot down on the curbs. I turned in late there. Again, I drift wide there. This is the corner I want to check. I have to get this corner right. I don't think you can take it full in this car. I think you have to back down. Well, that's better. I'm not drifting so far wide there. Okay, that's DIFF. That was the DIFF. Okay, we have to be careful coming off onto the gas there. Much better through there. Much better through there. Happy with that. It was very stable, even with the lower wing. Car turns nicely through here, and even on the DIFF, look there, the car's turning on the DIFF. Very happy with that. We need to brake a little earlier here. Okay. So this corner's a bit of a problem. I don't know if it's my line through there, it could be my line. I know you can go through there full speed in a GT3 car, but a GT3 car has got a lot more downforce and mechanical grip than this car has. So maybe you actually have to lift. I don't have the experience with this car to know. This corner you have to go through in second. Have to be very careful feeding in the throttle. I'm going to do one more lap. I'm going to keep the setup. So it is a bit of oversteery there. That's the DIFF, where it was turning to the right, but it's not uncontrollable. I'd rather have it do that and be able to make it through like Eau Rouge and that and those other corners. Like this now, I can go through there full. I couldn't go through there full before. I just want to get one clean lap in. Let's see my lap time. So this part, the like turning and the exit's much more manageable than what it was before. So like I said, I don't have the experience with this car to know if you generally have to lift through there. I'm sure you do. Now that I've got the car where I like it, I'm convinced you do. Because you can see there, the car's turning on a dime. But I'm very happy with the setup. It's not wild. I can drive. If you saw my race last night, I lost the car 2 or 3 times because I was having to control the turning with my throttle. I don't have to do that anymore. The car's stable. I'm sure with more practice I can go a lot faster with this setup.
Sector 3 time is fast.
See if we can beat that time. Let's do one more lap. Oh no, invalidated. Okay, I was pushing too hard. Okay, then I'm going to keep that there. I'm going to keep this as the setup. Return to pits. Okay, vehicle setup. Okay guys, so this is my setup. I'm just going to save this for Spar. Okay, so that's my setup. We've just given it a little bit more in the steering rack. We've given the force feedback a little bit more. We've changed the wings on 4. Just want to take a screenshot. Oh, don't tell me this thing's going to crash now. Crap. Okay. Did the game just crash? There's a surprise. Okay, we're gonna go back to it. We are gonna go back. Yeah, that's the problem with this game, isn't it? It just crashes all the time. Anyway, my race in LMU during the week also crashed, so at least we got to save it. Okay, so let's go back. I have a Discord. If you go to my Discord, I've got all my past car setups on my Discord. The link to the Discord will be in the description. Let's just go back. Let's get our setups. So yeah, so the screenshots will be in my setups in my Discord, or you can obviously just pause the video and copy it. Okay, let's just go to setup. Okay, vehicle setup. So tires essential. Yeah, so it's 1.1, 1.24, and 4. That's what I've changed on the essentials. On the tires and the chassis. Okay. On the suspension, we've just changed the anti-roll bar. Don't crash on me again, please, buddy. Don't crash. Paste. Okay. Home. Crop. Oh. Okay, just hold on a sec. Crop, file, save as, tires. Okay. Then the engine. I've adjusted the bias last night to my setup, and then we've adjusted the DIFF. Okay, so that's what we've been adjusting here. So that's my setup, guys. You're more than welcome to copy it. You're more than welcome to use it. You can give me feedback. My old setups plus this one will be updated to my Discord. Okay, suspension. No, sorry, engine. So what my plan is, I'm probably gonna do LMU during the week, and then the weekends I'm gonna try and do project motor racing. I've always enjoyed project motor racing. It's just there is nobody in the lobbies, and I was having so much issues. I'm hoping that's fixed and we can carry on. So if you are a returning viewer, if you are here for project motor racing, please consider liking and subscribing. I'd greatly appreciate it for more content. And Also, when I stopped playing this game, I lost a lot of subscribers. So if that's one of you, please consider resubscribing. I am going to start making more videos, more setups again. I'm going to be doing more races. I needed a break because this game just did my head in. And not only that, I needed to spend my time on LMU to understand that game. I needed, like when I first got this game, I was spending all my time on this. So now I'm in a comfortable spot, so I'm going to be making a lot more videos, probably just weekend videos. I might do a setup video or something during the week. So please consider liking and subscribing. Thanks guys, and have a super weekend.